In my mind, LeBron James is the greatest basketball player who ever lived, ever played.
Never saw Michael
Bigger,
Jordan.
stronger, faster. Hey,
He never saw Jordan.
Okay, I get. And everybody's fight with LeBron is that he doesn't have the killer mentality. If he gets a championship, which I expect next season with Anthony Davis, I'm putting him on the Mount Rushmore. It's going to be impossible.
For one championship?
One championship on the Lakers, and he's on the Mount
Listen,
Rushmore.
you know why you think that? You played for the Clippers. They've never made a conference
No!
final. Lakers have 16
Not for
chips.
one. If he wins 3 in a row, yes. You can't be on the Mount Rushmore after you win one. You can't do it.
If he gives it one and the difficulty and what he
Then why
had to
isn't
go
Shaq?
through.
Okay, then why isn't Shaq on?
Hold on. You said LeBron James the greatest player ever?
Ever.
What about Michael and Kobe? So you just gonna pass Kobe up like that?
I'm gonna pass Kobe up. I'm gonna look at Michael. I'm gonna look at the. I'm gonna look at.
I knew it. Patron America.
Yo.
Patron America.
Kobe Bryant couldn't fill, or Michael Jordan fill LeBron's shoes. The impact that he's had with different teammates, different organizations.
Would you be mad at me if I just walked off the show?
You can't leave.
Hey,
Any other circumstance.
Are you aware that this man has tripled and doubled Michael Jordan in assists? Assists make other players better now.
I'm going to say one thing to you, Max. I don't know the numbers like you do. Michael Jordan is what in the finals? 6 and what?
Oh.
And what is LeBron in the finals? That's all I got to say.
Shaq, how many
times did MJ see the Warriors, though?
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up.
Will you stop it?
I'm just saying, though.
Stop it.
He's going to beat the Warriors? He's going to beat
Shaq,
KD,
when Jordan
Steph,
retired.
Clay?
When Jordan retired.
No!
Yes.
They're going to beat that team?
Yes.
Because not to mention, they're not going to guard Rodman, and they're doubling every time. MJ.
Listen, first of all, you got to hit those threes. Okay.
They hit them.
Another question. What era are we playing in? We playing in the big boy era where you can knock people on their ass, or we playing in this little cupcake era now where you can't touch people? Give me an era.
I think they win in both eras.
Will you stop it?
Oh, hold on. Is Clay not tough? Clay couldn't play back then?
Whoever's paying him to say all this stuff, I will pay you double to stop it.
Hold on.
Stop it.
Are the Rockets still contenders?
Yes, if they play the right way. Tension is good. Besides my show, this is my favorite show. And I see you, well, not you, but I see you and Miss Stephen, and you have tension every morning. All the stories I heard about the past greats, if they had tension, they had beef. But when you step inside the lines, you got to respect each other. So if you just get off the ball every now and then.
I don't agree.
Why were you able to?
No.
You got to
keep people
Here,
involved.
why though?
Stop it. He can't take every shot.
The reason they're not contenders is because they don't have the right personnel. James isn't low.
Will you stop it?
Yo, James isn't willing to pass it. When he passed the ball to PJ Tucker, he 3-and-D. He either shot or rim. Then you talk about Golden State. You hit Iggy, he shot fake, rim, dribble, second, third play. Those guys aren't used to having a basketball.
Dribble and pass, not put it between your leg 10 times and wait for the shot clock to come down.
We played against each other a couple of times.
I did not elbow you.
No, we got to bring. He keeps denying
what,
this.
in NBA 2K?
No, in the game. So, hey, we got the video.
Let me be the judge of this.
What's this about, Diesel?
What's what? What did I do?
Oh, that's you that went down,
You put your boy on the floor, yo.
I did not.
Look.
I didn't touch him. What are you talking about?
Oh, yes.
Stop crying, Dirk Nowitzki.
Hey, man. So we're playing against each other.
First of all, my hand is there. You just ran into it.
No.
With the elbow to the face,
So
you
what
did a big
Ryan
move.
doesn't even know you were there. What are you talking about?
There's a fan that said, "Come on, Shaq." He said, "Okay." I said, "Oh my God."
It was accidental. I apologize.
Ask Mutombo. Yeah, you're a big man.
And I'm going to send you on a cruise to Russia.
Hey, no.
That's Ryan Hollins, by the way, in case you've never met. Why don't we wait till the end of the playoffs, finals, and everything, and then say, all things considered, who's the MVP? Doesn't have to come from the finals winner.
Why are you dancing around the question?
The MVP.
Why are you dancing around the question? It's about being overrated, not an 82-game season. That's not what it's in question right now.
Therefore, what we would say after every single season is James Harden is not in the conversation for MVP. Like, I hate to break it to everyone. And Ryan Hollins, he's not a good defender. Gotten better, but still not a good defender.
He led the league in deflections. And was second in steals. He's a decent. When he wants to be, he's a decent defender.
Right. When he wants to be, he's a decent defender. He does get into passing lanes, but you can't say he's a good defender.
Hold on. You can't neglect that. He led the league, second in the league in steals.
Is he a good defender, yes or no?
He's a quality and serviceable defender
Oh,
when he wants to be.
serviceable.
Listen,
You see these
when
words you're using?
Hey, the one thing about the NBA playoffs is everything gets down to details. They are going to come out and dissect your team and the personnel play by play, personnel by personnel, person by person. So when you look at James Harden, you can't just look at him and say he underachieved. They didn't have the personnel to come out and get the job done.
Look, 2 years ago, 2 postseasons ago, they had a Game 7 at home, no Chris Paul. James Harden, here's your chance. They went 0 for 27 at a certain point from 3. It was the worst three-point shooting night in the history of basketball, like including in rec leagues, everything. Never been a worse three-point shooting night. Many of them were, yes.
No, they
Many
weren't.
of them were. Many of them
do you
were open
understand
shots.
what the Golden State game plan was? It was to usher him to the rim. So he took what the defense gave him. They literally opened the gates.
Many
as you
of
saw
them were
Utah
open
do.
shots.
You know what the Utah strategy was? Where they opened the gates and said,
Yes.
go ahead and take a layup.
Many of them were open shots. You
where
wanna go
that
back and look at the video?
They were not. Do you know where that started? It started with the Warriors. So he took what the defense gave him. Listen, and the one thing is, if he goes to the hole, he makes the right play, and his teammates don't make plays, the personnel's not there in the same way. If he goes off the floor and Chris Paul can't make things happen like he once used to.
That's 2 years ago. I'm talking about 2 years ago. There was no Chris Paul.
He's in my top five.
So
He's in my top
is
five.
Kawhi in your top 5?
Yeah, Kawhi's in the top 5.
Is it Kawhi?
Are we counting KD? Because
yes, we're counting KD. Counting everything he did. KD did more in the playoffs than Harden.
KD, Kawhi, Bron, Steph Harden. I'll give you one.
Okay, here we go.
I am intrigued. I'm not fully sold on Brooklyn right now.
KD and Kyrie.
Sold on Brooklyn.
Wow.
I'm not fully sold on Brooklyn.
KD and Kyrie is overrated.
I'm not fully sold. I'm not all in.
Yeah, I would
You can have this
I
nonsense.
support you walking away.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I'm not.
Wow.
This isn't performance art. This isn't acting. You gotta be kidding me.
You're all in? I'm not all in. I'm not all in.
I tell you, the Miami Heat trading for Jimmy Butler to be a 6-7 seed is overrated,
You're
and you're like,
losing this
that's
one.
nuts. And then, when forced to find, look at his face. Get a close up because your
we'll
ice
see you
skates
tomorrow,
are
Will.
slipping. Hey, you said KD and Kyrie to the Nets is overrated.
What's your expectation?
I don't need to talk. I don't need to talk.
No.
Hey, let me ask you something, buddy. Open them big ears up of yours. What are the expectations for KD and Kyrie in Brooklyn?
This
as soon
year?
as they join? No,
This year?
no. When KD's back, what are the expectations? Those two playing together.
Titles.
When he passes the ball, he can't help if Klay Thompson ain't on the floor. He can't help if Iguodala won't even look at the rim. If Draymond Green won't look at the rim. If Kevon Looney's missing. If Boogie Cousins can't jump over a phone book, a credit card, a cell phone. Boogie Cousins couldn't jump over a cell phone, bro. So we blame Steph Curry. Keep in mind, the shot that he missed, okay? The shot that he missed that would have extended the series out.
Yeah.
It was the hardest shot in basketball.
My boy Kawhi Leonard dribbled around Ben Simmons,
Stop
very
it.
good defender.
Stop it.
And shot the 3 in the eyeballs of Joel Embiid,
Everybody
an
knows
all-world
how-
defender, to hit the 3 to send them to the next round. What are you
That
talking
defense was
about?
so horrible.
What are you talking
You know
about?
how bad that defense was?
I saw a
There you
lot
go.
of improvement in the finals from Steph in these finals. Improvement, but he ain't there yet. You have look.
What is
of
there?
all-
Hold on. What is there yet? He's an NBA champ.
I will explain. 6'3" and under. You could argue he's the best who ever did it. And this game selects out for height because, not in your case, but most people, because you're closer to the rim.
Such a troll. It's
The
unbelievable.
rim,
He doesn't stop.
the rim is elevated, so the taller you are, the better. Like it's to your advantage. Even small
Is
ball.
that your logic?
Even small.
Hold on. Is that your logic? Being taller is better?
I said not in your case. I
That's
know
your
it's hard for you to understand. It's hard for you to understand.
Well, first off, I want to congratulate Giannis because those believe that I've been incredibly hard on him through the whole season. But unfortunately, no, they got it wrong. He was not the MVP of the NBA.
Let me tell you how good Giannis is. It's hard to imagine. Ryan Hollins, imagine a guy your size, but really good at basketball. Like, think about that for a second.